Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live from the National Polo Center in Wellington, Florida for the finals of the 2025 USPA North American Cup, where Audi will be taking on the Satai. Proudly returning to the Grand Champions Polo Club in participation with the Santa Clara Polo Club and the National Polo Center, using our field for the finals, has brought a great group of different clubs and workouts together for all of the players involved. This tournament was established in 1974 and played at a 16 to 20 goal level, where the first team won was Team Tulsa, which brought home a lot of Hall of Famers with John T. Oxley, Jimmy McGinley, Dr. Billy Linfoot, and Corky Linfoot, and has carried through the U.S. and in Canada. While in Canada, the Millerville team dominated, and I believe Toby can talk a lot about that. But since it's been played here back at the Grand Champions Polo Club, one player has dominated the titles, and since 2011, Nick Roldan is the name you want to remember. Coming in second is, with 5 titles, Grant Gansey, and with a little break and then playing again back in 2023, the Maltese Falcons with Melissa Gansey, Nick Roldan, Alejandro Navija Estrada, and Juan Bellini took home the cup, playing against Audi, which was Mark Gansey, Brandon Phillips, Pancho Benzadone, and Chris Campson. And a lot of those names that you've heard will be fighting for the win today. We want to go through a rule that is going to be coming up today that you're going to be hearing a lot, and that is the homegrown player rule. And I want to read that rule for you just so you understand. Outline Rule 1F, the American rule: teams with at least one homegrown player or an additional American player in excess of the minimum required, other than the sponsor or a designated sponsor, are eligible for a 1-goal credit, and that is huge. Amaro, Audi, and the Satai have each qualified to utilize the handicap credit for the North America Cup 2025. So we have two 18-goal teams. They will go against each other as 17-goal teams, so we will play on the flat. I will be coming back to do a halftime breakdown for you. And right now, I'd like to send this back to the CTV Sports Studios with Tommy Wayman and Cale Newman.
Welcome to CTV Sports. My name's Cale Newman. I'm joined here today with Toby Wayman. What a great matchup this is going to be here, the USPA North American Cup.
Yeah, Cale, great to be back with you again here at the CTV Studios. You can see it's 83 degrees at the field there at NPC Field number 1, the cathedral that is North American Polo. And we've got some great polo coming up for you today. The 2025 North American Cup final with Audi taking on the Satai. Let's go ahead and check out these two teams.
Yeah, some great lineups here. And, of course, those of you who have been tuning in all week long, we've had the first two semifinal matches. Both ended up being a little rough there in the beginning, but the comeback was on, just not quite enough. But Audi and the Satai making it through.
Yeah, actually, both games ended up being just a 13-11 tied up, score. Both the semifinals ended up with a 13-11 score on the board, although there were some big deficits there, like Cale was talking about at the beginning of the game. Santa Clara had some problems there. At their first chukker, had they not had that kind of bad first chukker, then they would have, they got better and better and better. And same thing, similar circumstance with Amaro. They started off okay, and they kind of fell apart in the middle of the game. and then ended up bringing it back to within 2. So right now, though, we're going to go field side to the national anthem, but we're going to check out some players to keep an eye on to watch. So let's go ahead and check out the players to watch here for this game. We can look at Nick Roldan, who's been one of America's top-rated players for a number of years now. He just went down from 8 to 7 goals. He's still an incredible player, still one of the biggest hitters in the game. And what I love about Nick is he's such a fun classical player to play with because he's got all the magic of the game. He's got the short game. He's quick. He's super powerful. But he's a great team player, too. He distributes that ball very well, and he runs the game very nicely from the back, but then comes through, just like you see right here, and can score goals like it's nobody's business. So Nick Roldan, definitely want to keep an eye on here, Cale.
Yeah, no, Nick has always been one of my favorite players to watch, and man, he's got an arm on him. I've seen him drain a shot from center field multiple times over the years, you know.
I got to play with and against Nick throughout my career, and I got to tell you, I said this before, but I'll say it again now for anybody that's tuning in. When you go to ride that guy off, it's like running into a brick wall. I mean, he's so strong, sinew strong. And then this young man right here, Tato Bellini, has been playing just absolutely lights out. I think he scored 7 goals in their semifinal game. And I mean, this kid was hot. He's just everywhere, all over the place, really making things happen for his team. And he's not just a one-dimensional player, only scoring goals here. He made some great plays away from the ball to set up his teammates, but he's always up there in position, ready to receive those passes, and really pulled his team with, I mean, look at this. Just fantastic. Just an incredible forward player.
Situational awareness on the field is absolutely incredible.
Great way to put that.
And, it's like you said, he makes some great plays outside of away from the ball as well.
Reaching back. I mean, look at this. What a great play right here. And this tail shot. Boom.
Yes. No. What an amazing player to watch here. Nick Roldan and Santos Bellini.
So they're going to introduce the two teams. Starting off here with this tie, it looks like. So you got Tato playing number 1, Grant Ganzi number 2, Martin Jauregui number 3, and then Nacho Novillo Estrada playing number 4 today. Nacho, like I was saying to you in their last game, I never got a chance to talk about it, but Nacho and his brothers, when they played the Argentino, the Triple Crown in the early 2000s, they were pretty much unstoppable for about a year or two. They beat everybody, and it's a fascinating story to hear about. But nevertheless, we got for Audi, Mark Ganzi 1, Tomas Piers number 2, number 3, Nick Roldan. And then Brandon Phillips playing number 4, and Hector Galindo and George Olivas are going to be our mounted officials today, which means that Jamie Mercatani is our third man.
No, it's Gaston Dorniak.
That's what I said, Gaston Dorniak.
No, the mounted officials do come from the Umpires LLC, and the host club does get to provide their own third man.
Gotcha. Okay, and so for horses here, we got Mark coming out on Rosperita, then Janet Chicha for... Oh, let's see. That's going to be... Okay, sorry, that's the next chucker. So Aquamarine for Tomacho and Peppa for Nick Roldan. And it looks like we're going to start off here with Audi with the offensive side of the throw, and Roldan going to try to take advantage, but it'll be taken by a little back shot here from Estrada. His shot now. Gans picks up that ball and takes it forward. Mark Gans with a tail shot. Back around, another tail shot there, and it looks like it's going to be Roldan, and he's challenged there by Grant Ganzi, who ultimately wins the play and gives it over to Jauregui, who takes off running right here. Nice try from Tomacho. Makes the second hook effort, but it's going to be Jauregui in the red zone to run in through and draw first blood on the day. And remember, we got two 17-goal teams here with the homegrown rule in effect. So now we have a 1-0 score on the board.
Yeah, nice play here by Martin Jauregui. I've gotten to watch a lot of this guy's polo over the past couple of years, and again, he's just a really fun player to watch.
He really is. He's a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a very classical player too, but there again, as he just showed, he's got the short game, he's got it all, he's got the situational awareness. And here we go. The ball's back into play, and it looks like it's going to be one right here by Tato Bellini. After, let's see, Audi won the first throw-in. Now these guys win this one here. Okay. Tato on a horse called Clara, Grant on Karma, Martin on Huacha, and Nacho's on Automatica. And now, oh, bad luck there. Jauregui turns that ball on the near side, then a back shot here from Tomacho Pires. And his cousins are playing the Argentine Open right now down in Argentina. And we're going to get, looks like our first whistle here of the game. They're going to call this one against Audi for right of way. It looks like Grant must have jumped on that right away.
Yeah, we'll get another look at this one here.
Grant comes in. Yeah, he got on that right away.
Yeah.
Nick's going to get caught.
it happens. It's a break of the game here, but it's early in this chukker, and we have a lot of polo left to be played here. This is a beautiful day over at the National Polo Center. Mm-hmm. And
field looks amazing.
The field does look absolutely amazing. They played, I want to say last week on Halloween. They played the finals of the
8-goal.
I believe it was the Constitution Cup.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was over there. I watched that game. A great game. The field looked amazing. And so, yeah, it's really great to be back here on field number 1. And here we go. Here's a big shot down the field from Nacho Novillo. Nacho. Now, Roldan is there for the defense. Nick, Roldan. Nick didn't mean to put it there. And it's going to be cost him. It's going to be Tato Bellini on the ball. Bellini. He's going to run it on through and pick up the second goal of the day. And now make the score 2-0 here in chukker number 1.
Again, Tato always, like I said before, his situational awareness. He always finds himself in the right place at the right time. And he reads these broken plays very well.
Yeah.
And is able to capitalize on it.
He got turned around quickly and fired that ball away before Tomas could get there to put a stop to it. So good job there from Tato.
Tato.
And he's going to win this throw-in and take off running right here. Nicely done. Tato Bellini on a straight breakaway run to the goal. And one thing about this number 1 field here, it either makes or breaks a young player. Tato right now, that's his first chink in the armor we've seen from him offensively. But it doesn't seem to be bothering him, all the pressure of playing on this historic field. Roldan with the knock-in here for Audi, their first of the day. Got Mark staying close to him. As Tomas is going to break first right, and now it's going to be a shot to the right here for Tomas. He's got to step on his man, and he's going to go ahead and continue to run right here as he's got Nacho beat on the play, at least so far. And now here comes the pass back up to Gans. Gans in the number 1 position. Here he goes, going to pick up the ball and take it straight to the goal. Nice job here from Mark. Oh, get there, Mark. Oh, yeah, I think that's over the board, over the back. Maybe not.
Oh, the umpires are letting him play. It did not cross completely over that line. So
okay, it looked like it did for here, but, they got a better look at it than we do. So here comes Jaregi. No, maybe not. Here we go. Martin looking for somebody to hit to. Excuse me. Coming back to meet that ball. Nacho Novillo, good play. Nacho. Picked up the right of way, so Nick couldn't make a play on the ball. Coming in, Roldan is going to take this one forward on the offside. Gives it back over there to Tomas. Tomas jumps back on it right here. Tomas is going to be
Brandon.
Excuse me.
Brandon, he's got the red wraps.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Brandon right there. There's Tomas. That's the real one. Thank you. Yeah, and now, once again, Nacho Novillo on that good-looking gray horse. Here comes Gans to put some pressure on him. Keeps it away from Mark. And he's got Tato breaking left. And he's got Brandon there behind. And here comes the next shot. Back down the field, looking for some help, but it's going to be Roldan to take this one on the offside. Near side, then back to the offside. He's got Mark behind him. Mark's going to be busting through here down the middle to go up there to be a target here momentarily. You'll see in just a second here. Tomas is going to break. And now it's going to be Nick to keep that. But there goes Mark looking for that pass, just like I was talking about. Roldan gets away from Tato. Nick reaches back, keeps it alive, but gets called here for the reach. Looks like Nick was waiting too long for his teammates to get into position and ended up getting away from him here after he takes that hit there from Tato. And then,
gets caught there. It's unfortunate, but we are now going to go ahead and take this time for our first courtesy change of the match with just over 3 minutes left to play here in chukker number 1.
Now, let's see. Coming back. So this horse that Mark just got off of was one that's formerly played by Gonzalito Pires. It's a mother of Airbus, Boeing, and Raspedita, being played by Tomas Pires. Okay, so some great information here. Lisa got me for the some of the horses here to keep an eye on. So I appreciate all the hard work that she did to make this come together. And so now coming in, we'll talk about our second chuck. So Regalia for Mark is one he's coming out on. Stravaganza here for... let's see. I'm sorry. No, that's it's still Mark there. So Regalia for Mark, and then for Tomacho he's going to have Lugan, and then Roldan is on Mariscal. Mariscal. And then for the Setai, we've got Kayla Furtado. Grant is on China Clay. Martine Jaregi's on Obeliska. And then Nacho's on Daniela. Okay, so here we go. Penalty 5 goes in favor of the Setai. And here's the next shot. Over to the left-hand side of the field where it's going to be picked up now by Nick. With the back shot here to the center. Going to be picked up now by Tomas. Tomas going to go ahead and work this one back around. He avoids the hook. And then it's going to be waiting for the ball is Mark Gansey. Gans picks it up on the near side. Well done, Mark. Tato takes it away. And then here comes Brandon to break up the play. Try to leave it there for Mark Gansey. And Grant Gansey comes in and takes it forward. Grant shot over into the boards. Did this one get away from it? Looks like it must have. So that ball did go out of play inside the 60-yard line. So the umpire is going to move back to the 60, drop a ball outside, and then Nick has to hit this one time, either a pass or a shot on goal, but cannot tap the ball. So he's going to go ahead and fire one time at the goal. Roldan. Oh, man, that looked good. Umpire's calling it good. Flagger had it wide. Umpire had it good.
You know, those as someone who has flagged many games, when it goes that high in the air, it does get a little tough there. But we'll get another look at it here.
Oh, that looked good to me.
That's it's tough. I mean, we'll see what they decide.
It did curve, but to me, it looked like it curved after it went through the goal. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I mean, being behind that goal and when the ball goes that high, especially on a bright and sunny day like that, it's tough, man.
Yeah, it really is.
It is tough, and they're discussing it here. We see the umpires speaking with our goal judge there.
And talking about being a flag or goal judge, every kid that's born into polo, has flags at some point, and they always tell you, when the horses come at you, you stand still. The players will run around you. That's the worst advice ever. Don't do that. You run. Get out of the way because they don't see you
Wave
and you'll
flag.
get run over. Exactly. Wave the flag in their face of the horse, whatever. But yeah, get out of the way because they will run you over.
Do you remember that? Years ago, Robin Sanchez. She had there was a photo in the polo office years ago, and I think there's about 30 goals coming at her.
Yeah.
And she just
ducked
down, put the flag in front of her.
I don't doubt it.
It's kind of a rite of passage, though.
Oh, it definitely is.
Flagging as a polo kid,
And getting run over as a flagger, too, is getting as a rite of passage.
But thankfully, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen all that often.
Honestly, it probably should happen more than it does.
It does
really
happen, but, it's... all right, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and the call's going to stand. So we're going to have a knock-in.
Okay, so knock-in for the Setai, their second of the game so far. Here we go. Nacho. Nobijo. Mark is there to put some pressure on Nacho. Nacho's going to hit a shovel pass to the left right here for Jaregi. Looks like they've got Nick going to Jaregi, and now it's going to be Tomas here on the ball with a tail shot looking for Phillips. Roldan tried to knock it down, couldn't do so, and here comes a back shot from... they're going to catch him here.
Brandon, I mean, we're going to take a look at this on the replay, but...
Brandon was coming with it for sure.
Yeah, no, he was fully committed to that line. We'll get a nice look at it right here on the replay.
Great back shot here from Tomas with angle. Yeah, that's a good call in my opinion.
No, Brandon, he got himself there. He got himself established on that line. And
we'll get an open goal penalty. It looks like number 3 or 2. Maybe they're going with a 2 here. Yep, penalty 2.
30 yards to an open goal.
All right. Gans is going to tee it up. Looks like he's going to go ahead and be the one to take this 30-yard undefended shot on goal. All right. There you go. Find the ground mark. Yep. Marganzi, nice quiet horse, rides up, no trouble, puts it on through, picks up the first point of the day for his team, put his team within 1 now, 2-1 the score, chucker number 1.
Nicely done there by Mark. He's, he is doing pretty well from the penalty stripe.
Yeah.
He's always practicing those penalty shots, and it's paying off.
I tell you, it's something that you actually do need to practice because everybody thinks, 30 yards, 40, no problem, I can do that. No, it's not as nearly
No,
as
the
simple
mental
as you
pressure
think.
alone is
That's
enough,
what it is.
enough
It's
to
all
break
mental.
you.
It's all mental.
Yeah.
All right, throw-in going to be won here by the Setai. That's a third of the game so far, and that is Jaregi on the ball with Nick Roldan waiting for him. He goes ahead. He sends the ball straight on down. Tomas is there for the defense. Tato comes in to challenge, but Tomas gets there, hits the near side tail shot. Back over to Roldan. What a play. Now Nick with that ball takes it, keeps it to himself, hits it just short enough so that Horegi can't make a play on the ball. Nick reaches out, keeps it alive right here. Nick past midfield now, looking good. Roldan still with it. Nick looking around for a place to go with this ball. He's going to check down right here and then fire at the goal. Tries to center it up. Here comes Grant Ganzi, and Tomas gets there, breaks up the play, but then it's Horegi on the ball with a back shot there for Nacho Novillo. Nacho, one time, back down the field, looking for Tato. And it looks like it'll be Brandon here for the defense. He's going to take it forward on the near side. Brandon Phillips, former 6-goal player, now rated at 3 goals. Phillips going to go ahead and keep it to himself as he takes it back around. Nick rolled on, comes in and takes out the man behind. Let's Brandon have a little bit of time here, and then Brandon's going to get away from Grant and send that ball forward. Down the middle, coming to meet this play is going to be Tomas. Tomas got there. He's going to turn that one back around. I think he's okay there. I think he got it turned quickly enough. Maybe not. I thought he was okay. We'll see what happens here. Either way, that's going to end the chucker. We'll find out what the call is going to be on the other side of the break, but let's look at it one more time right here. He does a good job meeting this play, right? To me, he's already turned right there before Nacho got established. But we'll see what they decide to do on the other side of the break here, Kale. Be back in just a minute here on CTV Sports for the next chucker of the 2025 North American Cup Final.
Welcome back, folks. We are live here at NPC, the National Polo Center, field number 1. And we've got the teams coming back out here on their second chucker ponies. Looks like we got Audi here. We've got Mark coming out on Janet Chica. Tomacho is going to be on Gardenia. And Nick on Rosetta. That is...
And hold on, I'll tell you Brandon here in just a second. Mapacha.
Okay.
Mapacha. Yep.
All right. So then we have for the Satai, Tato is going to be on Tatum. Grant on Justa. Martin is going to be on Negociata. And Nacho on Calma.
Calma, yeah, okay.
I love how organized Lisa is with all of these pony lists. It just makes it so nice to be able to talk about the ponies, and we even have the orders that they're going and who they're switching and who they're bringing back.
Did we have Regalia? No, that's one of Mark's. Okay.
Regalia was Mark's second half of the first chucker.
Okay,
yes.
yeah, because that horse won Best Playing Pony in the Rocky Mountain Open 2024. All right, so we did have a turning violation there on the play. They're going to result in a penalty 5 for the Satai. Here comes Nacho Novillo sending it forward for Tato, coming in. And Brandon breaks up the play for Roldan, who takes the man. Now Roldan tries to get back to it. Here comes Grant Ganzi to fire that football forward, back up there. Coming in now, it's going to be Tato. No. Penalty 5 will come up here for Audi.
I'll take another look at this here. On the replay, Grant takes the shot, passes up here. Yeah, that's a little too close for comfort on that one.
It's almost like he thought better of it, and then the last second he thought maybe
might as well try it.
Yeah, exactly. Like what's the worst thing can happen? A penalty 5?
Yeah.
So. Excuse me. Here we go. Roldan brings the ball into play, hits it over to the right, looking for Mark, but it's going to be intercepted here by Grant. Gans going to shoot at the goal from distance right there. Grant Ganzi, his shot's going to come up short, but Tato is there to keep pressure on Roldan, who's going to take it forward here on the near side. Back to the offside. Now, couldn't get back to it. Back shot here from Grant Ganzi. His shot's going to stay on the field, and it's going to be Tomas here to go ahead and turn this ball as he got Tato to take the bait, and then takes off to the left-hand side. Horegi comes in to challenge. Now Tomas still with that ball, moving it on down the field. Tomas Pierce winds up and fires further down the field. Right, waiting for that ball is going to be Mark Gansey. Mark gets it picked up. Gans takes it with him. Couldn't keep it alive. Next one on is going to be Haregi. And now Grant Gansey. Grant comes back around here with the next shot. Keeps it moving past Roldan, intercepts, and we get a whistle on the play. No, not. I'm sorry. Take that back. We didn't. I thought they quit playing there for a second. It wasn't. It's Roldan just made a great play and hit the pass back up to Mark. Mark is inside the red zone. Mark Gansey looking good. Can he get it? Oh, bad luck. Mark goes just over the back line wide. So we'll have a knock in here for the Satai. For a third of the game.
Yeah, man, that was that one just skirted outside that right-hand post.
The nice try.
Very nice. Very nice
Okay.
try. Solid
comes.
attempt on goal.
The next shot to the left, looking for Haregi, but Nick Roldan read that one perfectly, intercepts it and breaks up this knock-in. Takes advantage of the short knock-in. And now Nick, great instincts from Roldan. He's in range. He's going to go ahead and fire right there at the goal. Love this shot. Look at that. Nick Roldan showing us why he is still one of America's best polo players.
Again, like his highlight reel before the match started, the players to watch. I mean, he just, every play, every chucker, he adds to that highlight reel.
You know, he was, it looked like in the first part of the first chucker, maybe a bit of jitters, field one jitters. But now he's dialed in. And now that's the Nick that we know and love. Love watching this guy play. Roldan going to try to take advantage of the offensive side, but it's going to be Satai to win this throw, and they're fourth so far of the game. And here comes Nacho to send that ball back towards the center, looking for Tato. And Mark is there, takes out the man, and Roldan comes in. Uh-oh. And it looks like this one is going to be... Let's see what they decide to do here. They might blow this one against... This might be a penalty one. Let's watch this one more time. What a great cut shot there from Nacho. And see, they might blow this one against Mark. No, I don't think so. Mark didn't push him across the right away. I mean, they might blow intimidation here, but we'll see. I thought it looked worse the first time we saw it, Cale, than the second time from the drone. From the drone, it didn't look nearly as bad as I thought it was.
What I always say about the drone footage doesn't lie.
No, it really doesn't.
Do you remember when they first started bringing the drone in and they had to go back and change a lot of rules?
Oh, absolutely.
Rewrite them because, all of the rules in polo are written from a bird's eye view. But you'd never actually been able to see them from a bird's eye view.
So, yeah, it changed it really is. It changes the entire nature of the game. Let's see what they decide to do, though.
A little bit of discussion happening out there.
Because you did have Grant come in and finish off the play and score. But at the same time, like I said, when I first saw it, I thought they were going to get Mark for pushing the guy across the right away. He didn't. He actually stopped pushing. There was a good probably 7 feet between the ball and where the man was. So, I mean...
So they're going to go with the penalty 2 from the spot there, and quick and easy, 3-2 on the board now.
Wait. Did they just... Okay,
Yeah.
was it penalty 2?
Yeah, from the spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
for the Satai.
And who scored it?
I could not tell.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
Sometimes those penalties.
No, it wasn't a penalty 2. No, that's a penalty 1. That makes more sense.
No.
Yeah. So there was no penalty 2. Yeah, because they're coming back. So
But
instead of
regardless,
throwing-
3-2 on the board.
Yeah. Okay. So give that one. Let's see. Who was that? Tato got fouled. So we'll give him the goal.
Yeah. So you know what must have happened? They're just getting the ball off the field.
Yeah. Exactly.
But
Penalty 5. Okay. Nacho trying to make this a 2-goal swing right here. But it's going to be Tomacho coming in. And Haregi got a piece of it on the near side. Good looking. I love this gray horse that he's on here. Now, Nick Roldan coming back around. He's going to check up, go back to the inside of Haregi. Who's going to shut him all the way down. Tomas and Brandon breaking to the left. Here comes the shot. Oh, man. That one looked like it rode the top of the boards and then bounced back in. And now it'll be Tomas gets hooked by the boards. Nacho, Novijo, near side, back shot. He puts that one over the boards, or it might have come off a horse. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's see. Yep. It must have come off of a Audi horse because we got a possession play here for the Satai. Horegi brings the ball into play on a good-looking blue horse. Goes ahead, breaks, and then fires right back down at the goal, but it's going to be wide over the back line, so we'll get a knock-in for Audi. Their second of the game so far. Okay. I thought they already did the courtesy change here. Maybe not.
Could be. Well, these guys don't look like they're running off. Maybe it could be tack timeout or something. Regardless, there's timeout on the field. Yeah, so it looks like.
Okay, so it must be the courtesy change. All right, get a good look at my man Nacho. Nacho Novillo. Like I was saying before, Kale, when him and his brothers, when they were all 10 goals, except not Alejandro, he was the baby of the group.
Yep.
But in the early 2000s, when those guys played, and they actually beat La Delfina in bracket play, and they beat him again in the finals of the Argentine Open. And what was really fun about that, I was talking to Miguel Estrada about it this summer, and Miguel said, I said, well, what was it like going in there playing against Adolfo at that time? Because Adolfo at that time pretty much was a one-man wrecking ball. He could beat anybody in the world, whatever. He said that their whole game plan was for the first 6 chukkers, they didn't look at the scoreboard. All they did was try to make Adolfo work and get him tired. And then they started to play polo in the last 2 chukkers. And that worked for him 1 year, and he said then he got wise to it, and they couldn't beat him again until he started using his team. But, anyway, here you go. Tato Bellini going to go ahead and take advantage of this broken knock-in and pick up the point and double him up on the scoreboard. 4-2 now the score here. Chukker number 2.
Again, like I was saying before, Tato, he's able to read these broken plays and stuff like that. He's able to get out alone. And that's the problem here is that Tato Bellini should never be left alone.
Well, exactly. You're right about that. But he's very, very optimistic in his thought process. Let's put it that way. And I tell you what, when that's working, it's really tough to beat, for sure. Now Tato, right off right here, but this happens. Bad luck here for Tato. I think he kind of came in, and they're going to catch him here. Maybe off speed. Oof. I mean, no, that wasn't really. I don't know. They didn't like the bump though.
Maybe a little too much. Maybe a little.
Came in a little too aggressively, but I don't know.
Possibly. I mean,
to me, it looked okay.
The angle looked good.
The drone made it look not nearly as bad, I thought.
Yeah, the angle didn't look bad. Maybe it was the amount of contact.
All right, penalty 2 coming up here. Once again, that'll put Mark Ganzi on the line. Second goal shot penalty of the day.
Yeah,
both have gone for Audi.
Mark has been doing really well from the penalty stripe, especially the penalty 2 stripe, this tournament.
Okay. Gans going to walk up to it here. Find the ground. There again, another nice quiet horse to hit off of here. I like it. Very good. Mark Ganzi picks up his second goal of the game.
Nicely done there by Mark. Getting his team back within 1 now. 4-3 the score.
Okay. That'll give the offensive side of the throw in here to the Satai. And let's see if they can take advantage of that and put another point on the board. Or can Audi keep up the momentum here with just over 2 minutes left to go on the clock, 2:05 on the clock. Here we go. Ball's put in play, and it's going to be won by Mark Ganzi. Going to win that throw-in for his team. That's their second throw-in they've won so far today. Gives it up there to Brandon Phillips. Phillips winds up, cuts the ball back from left to right. Nobody's home, though, to take this one, and who's going to get there but Bellini with a tail shot. Picked up again here by Tomacho with a next shot. He'll drain it. I'm sorry, that was Brandon. My goodness.
Got to look for those red reps, man.
You're right, exactly. Good play by Phillips, though.
No, great play. Met that ball perfectly here and just send it right on in.
I like that.
Ties it up. 4 goals apiece now as we head back to center field.
Okay.
Nicely done there by Brandon Phillips.
Let's see. Brandon. Okay. Nick's going to stay on the outside of the throw in here, try to take advantage of having the offensive side once he gets both players back on the proper side of the throw-in. Here comes the throw-in now, and it's going to be won by Tomas, the real one this time. Going to hit it. Hit a little pass up to Roldan. Roldan takes off running down the far right side of the boards. Coming back from right to left, the funnel effect comes into play as he's working his way back to the center, to the goal. Now here comes a shot along. Oh, man. Must have come off the heel of his mallet and went straight over the back line wide. So a knock-in for the Satai.
Clock ticking down here. We should have fourth knock-in here for the Satai. And
just before the horn.
Yeah, we beat the horn, so a little bit more polo here in chucker number 2.
Oh, bad luck, Mark. I thought he was going to be able to take advantage of that play there with Horegi, but here comes the pass back down the center. And Phillips looking over his shoulder for a place to put the ball. He's going to hit a open back shot down there looking for Roldan, who comes in. Horegi with an near side tail shot to the center where he's going to find Tato, who comes in. And then it's going to be Nacho to drop the ball back right here to Horegi, who's going to come in, hit a little shovel pass back up to Nacho Novillo. Nacho, one time, towards the goal, down into the red zone, and it looks like we're out of time. We are out of time, so the throw-in is going to take place down there in the Satai territory to start chucker number 3, which will be coming up after this quick break here on the CTV Sports.
All right, welcome back, folks, to CTV Sports. We've got chucker number 3 set to begin here. Played it all the way down to the double horn to end chucker number 2. So that's how we're going to start things off here with a bowling from the center to the boards.
Mark, go ahead.
Where we were at the sound of the horn. Tell me, you got some horse information for us, don't you?
Yeah. Nadia is Mark Ganzi's horse who's coming out on here. Alamentada there for Tomacho, and Nick is on Cubana for the Satai. We've got, Kayla for Tato. Grant is coming out on Moon Quartz. Horegi on a horse called Story, and Nacho on Radiologa. If I'm saying that right. Probably not, but there you go. And then for Phillips, Brandon is, this is Dakota, if I'm not mistaken. So this is Appaloosa registered quarter horse. Let's see, is that right? No, different horse. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so got his order not correct there, but nevertheless, let's see. Okay.
All right. Well, it looks like the umpires.
Little Moon Quartz. Okay, so this horse won Best Playing Pony, Basalt Handicap with Grant, and Fall Plates with Grant in 2025. So this horse is this is a nice one here that Grant's on. So we should keep an eye out for this Moon Quartz horse. Good looking mare. Really dark black. I love that color. Just
beautiful pony.
That's Good question, Carluccio. Carluccio's asking me the name of the dapple gray.
Of Horegi?
Of Horegi, yeah. He came on the second half of that chucker, right? Of the second?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's see.
All right. Well, wow, Toby, you're looking at the horse information. They bowled that ball into play and quickly out of there. Take a look at this on the replay. Very quick goal there by Grant Ganzi.
Okay. Look at that. Well done, Grant.
So this is a tie back on top here, 5-4.
Okay, that's his first goal of the game. Okay, and if I've got this right, Carrito is the name of that. If I've got that horse correct, yeah, we'll see if he comes back out on it again.
We can fact check that.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
For you, Carluccio.
Nevertheless, here we go. It's going to be taken now by Nick Roldan, coming back around from right to left, looking good. Here comes the reverse neck shot. Look at this shot from Roldan. Oh, good place right here, Tomas, and he'll finish it. Oh. That one got away from him a little bit. Here comes Roldan to take it forward. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. Do we have... second half of the second, exactly. Penalty, see, safety here maybe, or just a knock-in?
We'll see how they line it up here. I did go over the back line. I don't know if they were hard to tell if there's a foul that happened.
Yeah, it could have been. Looks like they're going to line up here for
a knock-in.
A knock-in, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, knock-in time. Good job. Good D for the Satai. This is going to be their 5th knock-in of the game. And little pass here to the center. Roldan comes in to break up the play right there. And they're going to catch him falling over the right away after the shot. Roldan playing aggressive. I like it, but got a little too aggressive here on this play, and they caught him for it. See, Tato did a good job here. He never actually made contact with Nick. So they're going to move this up to center field here in favor of the Satai. So he was right there in case Nick got away with that play. If there was no whistle, you had Tato was right there ready to go to him if he needed to, but didn't need to because they ended up picking up the whistle on him. So penalty 5 from center. Nacho. I tell you what, I really am impressed, Kale, with the way Nacho and Jorge play together. These guys are really very crafty, these two players together.
Yes. No, all the lineups in this tournament have been really great.
These guys,
they play really well together. They're passing, and I
look at that.
think we mentioned this in their first game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Knock-in time here for Audi. Their 3rd knock-in so far of the game. Yeah, I love that. I love that Dapple, that gray horse too. That's a really nice horse. Okay. Roldan to bring the ball into play. Nick winds up and lays the crush on it, sends it down there for Gans, who's out in front and got to step on everybody. Mark was being silent out there, ready to receive the pass, and Nick read the play perfectly, saw Gans on the attack. Going to take his time right here. Gans still working that ball down. Got to get past his son. Well done, Mark. That's the way. Mark keeps it alive. Mark Gans there in the red zone. And now it's going to be Nacho Novillo taking control of the play. Novillo with a next shot back across the field. Nick trying to get in there and pick up the ball. He's able to do so with Tato there to keep pressure on him. Roldan shuts down on the boards. Going to turn it to the left. Jorge comes in to try to challenge him too. Ooh, watch out there for delay. And now here comes Jorge on the ball. Jorge goes ahead, slaps it forward. Oh. Tomas up on the handlebars there. Fed on the bit a little bit. Let's see what we got.
And get another look at this one here. Yeah.
Made a good play there, Jorge did. To pull up just as Tomas was coming in to lay the bump on him. Okay.
And we are going to go ahead and march
to a 4
north to the 60-yard stripe here.
First goal shot penalty of the game to go in favor of the Satai. Let's see, is Grant took these 4s the other day. Let's see if he's going to continue in that vein or if it's going to be. Yeah, it looks like he's going to do it. So Jorge teed it up for him. Now here comes Grant Gansey to hit the 60-yard to finish shot on goal. Was he 1 for 1 the other day? If I'm not mistaken?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because he had.
Well, the one that came off of Tato's horse.
Yep.
Here comes Grant Gansey. Well done,
Nicely
Grant.
done.
Good goal, buddy.
Now, Grant. I was talking about Mark earlier. He's been practicing his penalty shots. Well, so has Grant.
That's fantastic. Good job, Grant. And his dad comes by and gives him a little flip of the mallet. Says, "Good job, son. You got to love that."
No, the Gansey boys, they've been practicing their penalty shots, and it's paying off.
Absolutely. And that is a perishable skill that if you don't practice, you will lose. Here comes the back shot, the win of the throw-in by the Satai and Nacho Novillo. And then here comes Grant to follow it up. And can he make this a 2-goal swing play here after putting that 4 on the board, winning the throw-in, firing at the goal from here. Look at this, Grant Gansey.
Oh,
Nice
man.
try, Grant. Over the back line. So lucky break here for Audi. They'll receive a knock-in on the south or scoreboard end of the field.
Yeah, and we see the players running off to the corners here. Gonna hop on their second half ponies for chucker number 3.
Clara for Tato. Gambetta for Grant. Okay. And man, you're going to have to help me with that one.
Yeah, this is the one he's bringing it back from the first chucker.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, they started on.
Huama, I can't.
Huaka? Huma Huaka? I don't know how to say that.
I
That's
think
a tough one for us
that
Americans.
sounds probably the best attempt.
Yeah.
That last one there. But
real,
no,
right?
Martin was on this pony. He started
Yeah.
off the match on this, so he's bringing this one back.
Mark's coming out on a horse called Tormenta here for the third. And then Forza for Tomacho and Mariscal.
Which again, it's another one that Nick is bringing back.
Nick, yeah, okay, that's right.
He played the second half of the first on this horse.
Mariscal, yeah. Okay.
And not everyone is a big fan of the courtesy changes, but having them set like that, you are able to work your pony list a little differly.
That's true. And that could be. It could also work the other way too on that though, because players know there's going to be a courtesy change. They could have a tendency to push a horse past where they should, knowing that they could change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could work either way. So I that's personally, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but nevertheless, here we go. Going to be Novijo. And Roldan comes in to put him in the pocket. There you go. Now Tomacho makes the hook on Nacho. Good play, Tomacho. Good play. Now he's going to go ahead and hold that ball, wait for some help from Roldan. He'll turn it back to the left. Horegi puts pressure on him. Now Roldan trying to get to it. He's able to steal it away. Horegi keeps the pressure on Nick, though. Nick working it back to the inside of the defenders. He's got Mark moving down to be a target. He's going to get past midfield right here. Roldan winds up and slaps that ball back towards the goal. Look at the shot from Nick. No way, Nick. Nicely done, setting up Brandon Phillips.
Oh, what a goal
That was
by
spectacular.
Brandon. That ball went dead center between the uprights.
Beautifully done, Jake.
Beautiful play here. Great shot by Nick.
What a shot.
And then just look at this. Look at this shot that Brandon makes. Look at it.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
It actually hit the midfield mark, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Dead center.
Dialed in.
Very nicely done there. Okay. Both teams lining back up. Ball's put back into play. Going to be picked up now by Roldan. He's going to win this throw-in. Their fourth throw-in one so far today. He hits the ball back up there looking for some help from Phillips. Brandon shuts down as Horegi puts him in the pocket. Now, Brandon holds that ball. Going to leave it now for Roldan. Roldan's going to pull it further to the left. Try to make a run past those defenders. Didn't hit as well as he'd like. Can he push it through? Now he'll leave it there for Phillips to come in and back him up. Brandon shot down in front. Phillips and Roldan gives it a kiss and puts it on through. And just like that, we're tied up at 6 goals apiece. Well done, boys.
Nicely done here. It's Brandon and Nick have been
About to say the same thing.
playing so well together today.
Well, they've played together for many years.
Yes.
20 years.
Yeah,
If not,
no.
off and on.
They definitely have, and it's showing.
And-
I mean, the communication is there, and just like.
we were talking about Horegi and Nacho and how well they're playing together. Well,
Yeah.
Flip side of that, now Brandon and Nick are really playing great together today, too.
Yes. No. It's. I really like these lineups.
Yeah, no, they're good. Good
They're
even.
really, really well made teams.
Okay,
Got good
so
suspension.
1:08 on the clock. Audi with the offensive side of the throw-in. Nick stays on the outside. And then the throw-in's going to be won right here by, by Audi. Tomacho, that's going to be their 5th throw-in one. So now we're tied up on throw-ins. And then, good job, Brandon. Back over here for Nick. Let it get away from him there. And then Horegi comes in. Going to hit the back shot. Looking for Grant Gansey. Gans comes in, takes it forward here on his near side. Hits it too far, though. And it'll be Tomacho with a near side open back shot there to set up Nick. Roldan. He's got Novijo there. And turns it to the right to create more space for himself. And now has more field with which to play.
Smart
Winds
play
up
there.
and pounds it on down. Looking for Mark Gansey.
Oh.
Couldn't get back to it. Nice try, Gans. But look at this. Oh, man, nice try, Tomacho, but picked up again by Horegi, and he's got Grant behind him. Horegi is going to go ahead and keep it to himself, takes it to the inside of Tomacho. Umpire getting out of the way. Now, off the boards. Can he get? He doesn't see it. Oh, bad luck. Oh, that's a terrible play right there for them.
Just takes a funny hop. Man.
Looks like that's going to be Chucker, though. So remember, this is the feature game of the week on NPC Field number 1, so we take a much longer than normal halftime. It'll be about a 10-minute halftime, so stay with us here, though. Here's our first half stats. Let's check these out. Look at that. Shots on goal, 10 for 10. Knock-ins, 4 for 4, 7 for 5 on the throw-ins. See, I got him tied up at 5 for 5 on throw-ins. 5 and 3, not bad for fouls committed. And then 2 and 1. So, yep, there you go. So we're going to go to commercial, and we'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes here on CTV Sports.
Experience the thrill of ultimate luxury at sea. Hotels at Sea brings you exclusive VIP perks and unbeatable discounts, crafted especially for the polo community. Indulge in world-class amenities, sip fine cocktails, and enjoy breathtaking views, all with the touch of sophistication you deserve. Set sail in style with Hotels at Sea, proudly an official sponsor of the USPA.
The Taqueria to me means
community,
new beginnings,
family.
Here we are in our 50th year, thanks to our great customers, and also thanks to my son, my nephew, my niece, my ex-wife for carrying on the business for hopefully another 50 more years.
Today we're flying the Turkey Track Ranch, which is one of the greatest and probably most silent legacy ranches, in Texas. I have a company called Icon Global, and what we specialize in is the marketing and selling of ranches. You are not just selling a piece of land, you're selling one family or a series of families' greatest treasure. They're usually their greatest asset. And so it's a great responsibility.
Every one of these ranches is a one of one. They're all unique. So the challenge and my job and part of the enjoyment is to figure out what are these things really worth and who's going to buy them. In finding that steward, finding somebody that really cares about the future of the American West and the future of the ranching way and the ranching lifestyle.
Experience the thrill of ultimate luxury at sea. Hotels at Sea brings you exclusive VIP perks and unbeatable discounts, crafted especially for the polo community. Indulge in world-class amenities, sip fine cocktails, and enjoy breathtaking views, all with the touch of sophistication you deserve. Set sail in style with Hotels at Sea, proudly an official sponsor of the USPA.
The Taqueria to me means
community,
new beginnings,
family.
Here we are in our 50th year, thanks to our great customers, and also thanks to my son, my nephew, my niece, my ex-wife for carrying on the business for hopefully another 50 more years.
Today we're flying the Turkey Track Ranch, which is one of the greatest and probably most silent legacy ranches, in Texas. I have a company called Icon Global, and what we specialize in is the marketing and selling of ranches. You are not just selling a piece of land, you're selling one family or a series of families' greatest treasure. They're usually their greatest asset. And so it's a great responsibility.
Every one of these ranches is a one of one. They're all unique. So the challenge and my job and part of the enjoyment is to figure out what are these things really worth and who's going to buy them. In finding that steward, finding somebody that really cares about the future of the American West and the future of the ranching way and the ranching lifestyle.
Welcome to halftime of the 2025 USPA North American Cup. Hope you're enjoying this cup. You know, when we broke this tournament down and we went through it, remember Audi, when they get here in the semifinals, they played against Santa Clara, and it was a 13-11, but Audi came out very, very strong in the first half. They were untouchable, and then a great second half by Santa Clara, but they kind of controlled the game. So, and then you got they scored 13 goals, and then the Satai, they came out the same way and just were on fire right from the giddy up, no pun intended. And then Amaro, if you watch those games, I brought that up. In the fourth and fifth chukker, Amaro missed about 6 goals. Just bad luck. Going to goal, hits a horse, off a cane, things that happen, off the post. Just was not their day. So they actually was a lot closer, but they were a 13-goal team. We talk about the 13 goals being so important in the game of polo. Top players in the world will tell you 13 goals is the magic number, believe it or not. If your team is scoring 13 goals, 12 to 14 goals in your offensive attack is working. And these two teams have it. So when you go to break these two teams down, well, what do you get? A high-scoring game, or do you get a pretty even defensive game? And at the moment, that's where we're at. Both teams are very, very smart in keeping the opposing team off the penalty line. That is something that both of these teams have done very, very well through the tournament, and it makes sense in the game of polo, especially when you get to that 16 to 20 goal level and high goal level where you're having great shooters, and not just one shooter, but a lot. Now, they had some, they kept the Audi team off the line, but Audi doing a good job. Gansey picking up his 2 open goals, so 100% there, and that is very, very important, Mark Gansey, for the Audi team. And then they kept him off the line. Besides, they had a change of possession in the first chukker, a very, very close call. I mean, there were a lot of people in the stands. I was over in the stands, and they were wondering if it was in or out. They decided to call it out, but Nick Rodan turned around about a minute later and shot one from like 120 and just laser beamed it right in. So, if you look at these teams here, Santos Bellini scored 6 goals in the semifinals. He's got 2 today, so they're keeping an eye on him. We figured that would be. Grant Gansey came out, and this is where you get the adjustment with the Satai. You get Grant and you get Santos working very well together. Martin will kind of play the hustler, the good cop, bad cop, doing all the clean, dirty work at the number 3 position, not the number 2 position like a lot of teams run, and then Nacho's the big ball hitter. So they cleaned it up. Gansey, finally, he got going there and then scored 2 great goals in the third chukker on a horse named Moon Quartz, Santa Rita breeding operation. Beautiful horse. He played it in the first half of that chukker, and you're going to see that's what's going to happen here, because I do like, especially coaching, if I'm coaching both these teams, I love that they're spreading it around. 2 by Santos, 2 by Grant, 1 by Martin, and then we had, of course, the penalty 1. And remember the penalty 1 in the game of polo. If you're new to the game of polo, you get a little confused. It is a goal, it is a foul that happens to save a goal in the vicinity of the goal, which is usually inside the 30-yard line. It is a given goal to that team, and then they switch directions and go to center. So that happened. They did not capitalize on the second part, but they did get a goal there. Otherwise, Very good job by Audi not putting the Satai on the penalty line. On the other side, we got the Audi team. They've had those short penalties, and they have mixed it up. 2 goals by Gansey on the penalty twos. 2 goals by Brandon Phillips. And then you got 2 by Roldan. And then they're using Tomacho Piedes, who is playing the number 2 in that hustle position where he makes the hooks, makes the bumps, cleans it up for everybody. So at the moment, just 2 very, very evenly matched teams, and it is going to come down to horsepower here in this second half. The horsepower is going to be a big, big part of it. They're going to be able to bring a lot of horses back. It is a beautiful day today, nice and breezy here at the National Polo Center, and we got a nice cross breeze, so it's not causing any effect in the game on penalty shooting or just regular play. And so I'm looking for that. I'm just looking for some changes too. Don't be surprised if you don't see Nick starting to run through a little more. Nacho Divisa Estrada on the Satai start running through a little more. I think that's what you're going to see to add a little different dimension to the game. As I said, we had a great divot stomp out here at the National Polo Center. Remember, polo, the only professional sport in the world that allows their patrons, their fans on the field at halftime. And it is to put the field back together, but also it is a social time, also a meeting place. Kind of, that happens in the game of polo, but it does really help put the field back together. And I always think, imagine being at the Super Bowl and seeing all the fans come on the field. That's not going to work. So remember, 9 football fields is in the area of 1 polo field, so they have a lot of room to work. Now, remember, this is the North American Cup, and Grand Champion Polo Club, they're going to lead right into the National 20 go afterwards. So this is a big cup to win. Let's see what happens here in the second half. Let's go back to the studios and Toby and Kale.
Thank you so much, Dale. Nice halftime breakdown there, and we see the players coming out on the field, and we do see that gentleman out there on the field. That is our third man, Mr. Gaston Dorniak, out there.
Is it?
Yeah. He's up in the stadium.
Okay,
he's up in the stadium for the game, but I'm assuming he walked over and met with the umpires at halftime, kind of going over the match so far. So as soon as Gaston gets off the playing surface, then we'll go ahead and get this one back underway here. And what a first half, man! We back and forth action, and we're going into the second half all tied up.
Yeah, and it looks like, excuse me, Mark is coming back out on the Raspadita horse that he started the game on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, for Tomacho coming out here on Airbus. Okay. And Roldan is coming back out on Peppa. So he's basically running. Yeah, I was just saying to you, I pointed out at halftime here while we were off air, Nick is playing this Mariscal horse 4 times in this game, 4 half chuckers. He's playing in the second half of this one. Let's see. He played it in the second half of the first. He played this horse in the second half of the third, the second half of the fourth, and the second half of the sixth. So, wow. Here we go. Possession play. Starting this chucker off. Or did we have a foul? Either way. Going to be a penalty there. And look at this shot from Roldan. No way. No way. Oh, I thought he got it for a second.
No, he did not. That one curved right around, and it did start off with the possession play.
It was possession.
Yeah, remember it just funny little hop right over the sideboards there.
Good call. Yep, good memory there. Okay, so knock in now for the Satai, and here comes Nacho. He's got Mark there to keep the pressure on him. And now, let's see, coming back in here. Back shot from Nick, open style. What a shot back over to Tomacho. Can't get to it, though. It's going to be taken now by Grant Gansey, who gives a pass back up here to Tato. Hits that one a little too far. Nick's able to take it back and then run the next shot back across the field. This is the Nickaroo right here. Nick winds up, hits the next shot back across, past midfield, back over to Gans to set up Mark. Here comes Mark. Oh, bad luck. Mark got away from there. Nick is there to back him up, though. Roldan with the ball on the boards. Nick. Checking down now, drags it back, gets away from the man. Look at that horse jump out for him there. Very nicely done there. Roldan looking for a place to go here, trying to get away from Tato Bellini. Bellini's able to best him on that play, and then it's going to be a great play here by Horegi. They might have got him, though. A little bit of a late whistle.
Yeah, no, we'll get another look at this here on the replay. Nick Tato.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yep. Yeah, and like you said, it's a little bit of a late whistle there, but no, that was
Penalty.
again the drone footage. It doesn't lie.
Number 3. Excuse me, number 2. All right, so Mark's back on the penalty line again.
He's 2 for 2 so far.
And this, let's see. This horse formerly was so this Raspadita horse used to be played by Gonzalito Perez Jr. and the mother of Airbus by Boeing, XO, and Raspadita played by Tomas Perez. Okay, so so this horse that he's on, so this mother of the horse that Tomacho's on right now, if I have that right. Yeah, because he's on Airbus, daughter of Raspadita, played by Mark. Yes, okay. So Mark puts it on through. That's kind of cool. You got a mother and a daughter on the field at the same time.
No, and you know what? You got to give a shout out here to Lisa Ramirez.
Okay.
All of the information on the ponies, she's feeding it to us like as they're making the lists.
Exactly.
You know, she's so incredibly organized, and so thank you, Lisa, for always keeping us informed with all the pony information and all of that kind of stuff. And she keeps all the stats as well.
Nick Roldan wins this throw in. And remember, we changed directions to throw the ball in after halftime. So they started throwing the ball in from east to west for the remainder of the game. For the second half, it'll be from west to east. Mark flattens down on the right away, could not get there to make a play on the ball. And it looks like they're going to catch him for actually falling over the top of the ball. He didn't make a play. He didn't actually touch the ball. I would have let that one go. But let's see. Grant comes in. He's not on the line yet. And Grant still made his back shot. I don't know. Either way. Here we go. Now, one time, picked up here by Haregi. Martin looking for a place to go, trying to find some running room past Tomas Perez. Now he gets away from there momentarily, but Roldan comes in. But here comes what a shot. Oh, Tato was coming back in, though. He might still get there. Look at this. Nope, Tomas is going to get there first. And they're going to blow a whistle on him. Well done, Tato here, I guess.
Yeah, we'll take another look at this.
This is a heck of a shot right here. Look at this.
Beautiful shot there. Yeah, no, Tato just out of reach for him.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a great play there by Tato and that gray horse to get shut all the way down, turn down, and then jump back out and able to catch Tomas. That's a heck of a play. Really well done.
Yeah, no, it's he's proven time and time again why he was featured as one of our players to watch. You know, he's making a lot of really smart plays, and his horsemanship is
I'll tell you this, he's
gotten to be pretty incredible.
Little light on 2 goals, I have to say.
And here we got another penalty, number 2 here. 30 yards to an open goal.
Okay. Will Grant take this? He's saying, I don't want it. I don't know.
He's like, no, he knows the pressure, and this is something that you've always said.
Yeah.
Is the penalty 2 is arguably the most
well,
difficult
the 3
shot.
Is. The 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3, because it's that extra 10 yards, and for some reason, I don't know why, it's not that much more, but it's that extra. I remember from when I was playing, I went 2.5 years without missing a 2 or a 3, and when I did finally miss, it was on a 3, and it was just straight mental. It always is. It's always mental, but yeah. Second most difficult shot in the game is the penalty number 3. Undefended shot on goal from the 40. Okay, let's see. Grant, though, seems like he's pretty calm right here. Nice horse to hit off of. Going to walk up for him. Grant going to go with a full swing. He does, and has no trouble sending it straight on through to pick up the point.
And those Gansey boys and their penalty shots.
They're 100%
100% from the line today.
Very nice. Let's see. Okay, back to the center. Offensive side of the throw is going to go in favor of the Satai. We've tied up at 7 goals apiece right now. Here we go. Both teams getting lined up. Ball's in play, and it's going to be won by Haregi. Yes, so they'll win their 6th throw in so far. Oh, that one must have got away from somebody. Yep. So possession goes in favor of Audi. Second possession of the day. Second of this chucker, too, because we started the chucker off with a possession play. Roldan one time, hits this one straight on down, looking for Mark Gansey, who's by himself. He's got his man beat right here. All the way, Mark. Oh, get there, Mark. Oh, bad luck. And then Grant got a piece of that ball. Next one, too, it's going to be Nacho Novillo with a tail shot. Back over looking for Jorge, who got a piece of it. Now, he didn't connect the way he wants, so it's going to be Roldan. He keeps it away from Tato. Keeps it one. Oh, well done. Grant meets the play and takes off with it back the other direction. Great job, Grant. Now, Grant winds up. Gives that ball a ride back past the midfield mark, and here comes Roldan for the defense. Nick is going to get there. He's going to take his time. He's going to wait and let Grant commit, and then he's going to hit a little back shot here, and it's going to be picked off here by Tato Bellini, who gives it. Uh-oh. Nick was dead to rights right there, and this is going to cost him a goal because Tato comes in to sop up the gravy. Well done, Tato Bellini. And courtesy change time.
Yep, we'll get another good look at this shot here. And again, Tato Bellini finds himself out in front with no defenders nearby, and he's going to get it every time. That's his fourth goal on the day here for Tato.
Yeah, including the penalty one that he drew earlier.
Yep.
So very nicely. Yeah, Tato, I'm telling you what, at
he's
two goals, he's pretty cheap.
Yeah, but he's definitely improved quite a bit.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
In the past couple of years, he's playing very intelligent polo.
Yeah, he is. Very, he's getting a lot. He's getting a lot out of his horses too. I have to say, I'm still really impressed with the way that gray horse got turned around for him and jumped on that line and was able to draw the whistle. Because my first thought was no way he couldn't have got back there, but he did. He definitely did.
No, 100%. He did get that one, and that was horsemanship that got him that foul.
Exactly. Okay. Because he was coming back into the game when Jorge hit that near side tail shot, which was just a spectacular shot in its own right. Okay, so let's see. Back to our horse list here. So for Sheena Clay here for Grant.
China Clay.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second here. Now, good play there by Mark Gansey, making the hook on Tato, not allowing him to get another point on the board. And here comes Roldan to pick up this play, turn it back underneath the horse's neck. Nick. And Nacho Novillo is looking for a delay of game right there. Now, Roldan, past midfield. Nick. Still with that ball. He's got space to shoot right here. Roldan shoots, but didn't connect the way he wants. Grant's going to try to get back to it here. And Roldan got it out of the air. Well done, Nick. What a play, Nick.
Ooh.
Oh. And then Roldan will muscle his way back through Grant. And I'm not sure what Grant was looking for there, but now Roldan still with that ball. Still working it through. Trying to get something going here. Ooh, that to me. Can they get it? Now, yeah, they're going to get him. The guy stopped in front.
Yeah, a little bit of melee play there. But talking about the horses again. This is Nick Roldan back on Mariscal.
Yep.
And he's getting a lot of work done on this pony so far. This is this pony's third attempt.
Okay, I see what Grant was looking for there because Nick didn't really move him over. He just kind of came in. So I understand what Grant was looking for there. And then here is where, and then Nick still won that play. So I would imagine you'll get.
Yeah, we're going to see. Let's
penalty
see
one.
What.
Let's see if that's what we got going on here. Yep, penalty one.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, they're throwing that ball out to center field here.
Roldan will pick up the goal. Penalty one. And then a penalty 5 from center field. Let's see. So this is a potential 2-goal swing for the Audi team. If they can score or convert on this drive, that will effectively become a 2-goal swing.
And looks like Nick Roldan will do the honors here.
Oh, yeah.
And again, I have seen this man sink a goal from half field.
For sure. Nick, the stick, winds up and goes for it one time down the middle. Look at this shot from Roldan. No way, he did it.
Oh,
what an incredible play. 2-goal swing right there from Roldan.
Beautifully executed. Look, you see him. He took a short circle there, taps it once.
Let's see.
And then it just fires.
That's a 129-yard shot right there.
And dead center, too.
Wow. What a goal, Nick. Que jugador. Back to the center. 9-8 the score. Audi on top. Umpires allow 25 seconds to expire from the clock. Then they'll throw the ball into play no matter where everyone is on the field. Here we go. Ball's into play. Roldan's going to win the throw-in. Nick. Roldan gets out of there with that ball. He's hot. He just scored 2 goals back-to-back. Can he keep it alive? Oh, well done, Nick. And then Haregi.
He made contact with that one.
He did. You're right. He wanted that one there, too. He wanted to do some poaching on Haregi, but he felt him coming. Now, Brandon is there to keep the pressure on Haregi. He's going to go ahead and release this ball back down there where he's going to find Tato Bellini with a step on his man, but Mark is there to shut him down. Tato reaching back. Tato Bellini trying to get that ball worked back towards the goal. Tato gets hooked by Roldan, who then steals the ball away from him. Roldan keeps on taking it further deeper into the Satai territory, then decides to run the ball across the goal mouth here, which can be a dangerous play. But Nick isn't going to let it get away from him here. He's going to hit that ball back up there for Brandon. Oh, nice try by Grant. But Brandon's there, and now it's going to be Roldan once again on the ball. Nick takes off with it right here. I'm telling you what a horse. Roldan winds up, slaps it back to the center right here. Didn't connect as well as he'd like, and it's going to be Haregi to come with the ball. But look at Nick. He's going to go straight over across the field, and here comes Brandon Phillips to keep the pressure on Haregi. Martin Haregi. He's going to wait for Brandon to commit. He shuts all the way down. Brandon now gives him some space. Haregi going to go ahead and hit a little shovel pass to the right-hand side where he's going to find nobody. It's going to be Roldan to pick up that ball. So they hit it just a little too far, and then Roldan couldn't keep it alive, and Tato's back on it. Good. Oh, nice try, Tato. Good read, but here comes Nick. He's still got that ball. Grant trying to come in there and make a play. Roldan winds up and hits it forward. Looking for some help there from Mark, but it's going to be Haregi with a near side tail shot. Oh, he doesn't connect. That's going to cost him. Tomacho's on the ball. Stolen right there, though, by Nacho Novijo, and it looks like we must be out of time.
Yeah, great series of plays there, and a lot of possession changes back and forth on this one, and that's going to go ahead and do it for Chucker number 4. We'll be back in action in just a couple of moments after this quick commercial break here on CTV Sports.
We got into Wellington, Florida market because of the number of horses were there. So we decided that we should also sell the hay there. And we met some of the polo people there, and we've become very friendly with the polo community because they require such a great quality hay, and which is what we want to provide.
Back live here on CTV Sports. If you're just joining us here on the broadcast, this is the 2025 North American Cup. This is a USPA tournament played at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and this year they kind of teamed up with Santa Clara Polo Club and National Polo Center to bring us this great tournament here. 4 teams entered. We had the 2 semifinals earlier in the week where Audi and the Satai both came out with 13-11 scores. And that's what brings us right here to field number 1 at the National Polo Center.
All right, so here we go. Got our horse list coming back out here again, starting Chucker number 5. Let's see. As we look for Audi, Mark is coming out on Janet Chicha. Camacho on Lujan. And then Roldan is on Rosetta. And then Satai, we've got Tatum for Tato. Justa for Grant. Negociata for Martin, and Nacho is on Kalma. Did he play? Yeah, okay. He played this horse at the second half of the 3rd. Coming back now on the start of the 5th. Okay. And we'll have a throw-in, I do believe, from the center to the boards where they ran out of time down there in Audi territory, correct, Kale?
Yes, yes, we are in Audi territory here.
Okay.
Let's see. All the players are there. Umpires just waiting for everyone to get into position before we resume the action.
Okay.
Chucker, number 5. 15 minutes of regulation left here in this match.
Up to 15 minutes.
Up to 15 minutes.
Excuse me. Here we go. All right. So Audi going to go short, and they have the offensive side of the throw-in. Let's see if they can can keep the train going here. They've won the last couple chukkers, and it looks like it's going to be ultimately won here by Tato and by the Satai. That's their 7th throw-in one. Roldan takes control of the play, hits this one back at the goal, looking to set up Brandon Phillips, who's down in front. Phillips up in front, going to get hooked on the play. Next one there's going to be Nacho Navijo with Mark Gansey trying to put some pressure on him. He's able to get away from Mark, who's riding out of a line there. And now here comes the pass, but Roldan takes control of the play. Turns that ball back around. He's going to go ahead and fire from there. Picked off, though, by Horegi. Coming back across now, Horegi is going to go ahead, look for somebody to hit to here. Good ride-off by Phillips, but a great pickup by Horegi on the bounce. Out of the air, doesn't connect. Next one there, Nacho. Now, Grant Gansey comes in. Mark Gansey looks for the whistle, and I think he might have found it here. Well done, Mark. Good play. Yeah, I don't think Grant could make a play on this ball. He came in from left to right, and Mark was coming straight up and down the field. Let's watch it again, though. See what we can see. All right, so coming straight forward now, Mark, and then Grant comes in.
Yeah, Mark did have himself established on that line there.
That's what I thought, too. I think Nick's going to go for it one time here, Kale. Let's watch. Let's see. Here, yep, he's going for it. One time from Roldan at the goal. Oh, yes.
Oh,
well
my goodness.
done, Nick. Wait, what do we got?
Oh.
Uh-oh, let's see.
I mean, the ball did get there. Let's see here on the drone footage.
Look at that, man. God.
Beautifully executed. Look
Crushed
at that.
the ball so hard.
And
I thought
Gans got the final touch on it.
They're saying Mark needed to go near side here, or no? No, I don't think so.
No, the goal's going to count. Mark Gansey gets credit for that.
I think he's fine there, too.
Yeah, no, Mark Gansey did get the final touch on that, but man, Nick Roldan, what a shot.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we'll give it to Mark.
Yeah, Mark got the final touch on that one. So here we go.
All right, ball's back in. Satai wins the throw-in here, their 8th of the day. Shot over the right-hand side. Now it's going to be Horegi on the ball. Martin Horegi. And then Roldan takes it forward here to Tomacho. Tomacho. Oh, hello. They could have got Tato, I thought, there. But here comes Tomas sending a pass back to Mark Gansey. Gans on a straight breakaway run right here. Mark out in front, pulling away from the pack, pulling his team, doing what he does best is go to the goal. Right here, he's got to go ahead and get past those last defenders. Brandon stays with the man. Mark shoots the goal along the ground. Mark Gansey drains it. Well done, Mark. What a goal.
Beautiful run there by Mark. I mean, just look at this, especially with the drone chasing after him. He is just precision shots all the way down the field. And look at that. What a fantastic goal there by Mark Gansey. 2 in a row for Mark.
Okay, back to the center once again. The biggest lead we've seen on the board so far today. A 2-goal difference here. It's 11-8 the score. Roldan looking to win the throw, but it's going to be won by the Satai and Nacho Navijo. Hits it forward. 4:44 on the clock. Picked off here by Tomacho. Doesn't connect. Now it's going to be Phillips, and here comes Roldan to take the play. Nick Roldan. Grant, put your mallet down. Now, here he goes. Roldan with the next shot.
Broke his mallet there on that one, too.
Oh, he did. You're right. And here comes Tomacho. Tomas Perez looking good. Going for it here. Can he get back to it? Tomas checks down now and then slaps the net. Shoot. And he wants to run it. Tomas, what are you doing? No. He's going to keep it in play. A little back shot here to set up, to center it up. And now it's going to be taken out of the danger zone. Grant Gansey gets to it, takes it forward. Back shot here from Brandon. And then, again, Mark is going to go for it here. He gets hooked on the play.
Yeah,
Roldan.
Nick with a broken mallet here.
Turn it around. There you go.
He has,
Good job. There you go, Roldan. That's it, Nick. Might get him for delay here, though.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah, you see Nick trying to just make anything happen here with the handle of his mallet.
Could get one meeting two.
Yeah,
Could get right away. Could get a couple different things.
Either way, Nick Roldan has a fresh mallet in hand.
Yeah, exactly.
And
let's
see.
They're going to do the courtesy change thing right now.
Yep, we're going to have the courtesy change right now. We'll see who these guys are going to be coming back out on
Nick
for the
is
second
coming
half.
out on Tres Hojas. What a great name. And then Tomas is on Gardenia.
Mm-hmm.
Mark on Stravaganza. And then for Satai Tato coming out on Muñeca. Grant is coming out on Gambetta. Martin Jauregui on... Is this a gray horse of his?
I think it is.
Yeah. Okay, so Carito gelding. Here comes... And then Nacho is on Amiga. Yep.
Yep. Yes.
Wait, no, that's not him. That's
No.
Let's see. Here we go. Coming back around now.
No, that's not the gray. It's not the gray.
Jauregui, yeah. All right, Martin Jauregui coming back around now. We might see that horse come back in the 6th, I would think. Then, nice play here. Good. Ooh. He's up. Horse took a bad step. There you go, Stan.
Good job, Stan.
Yeah. Ooh, Martin. Ouch.
Yeah. No. He is one tough character. He's gonna.
Horse just took a bad step there.
Yeah.
And he kind of got off balance.
No, but Martin is very, very, very tough, and so he's going to take a minute here, get checked out by the medics, and always have medical staff on site at all polo games.
Yeah.
So
he'll just need a minute to walk it
Yeah.
off. Let it stretch out a little bit there, but nice play. I'd like to see that push again, but I tell you what, talk about aerial acrobatics there. I mean, he did he spun like a top on top of the horse's head, you know, and then came down. Well, now I'm at a loss because I want to know who that gray horse is that Carluccio asked about too.
Yeah.
And I thought that's who we. Let's see. Let's go back. Okay, yeah. So that's second half of the second chukker was Carito, and he's coming back second half of the 5th chukker here, Carito too, but it's a different horse.
I think it might be
Story or no, yeah, it might be Story. The horse's name, it might be Story. If he starts the 6th on that gray horse,
no,
Story.
I think it might be. I think he started this chukker on it.
The gray? I don't think so. Did he? I don't think so. Maybe he did.
The boys with all the replays, they say yes.
They said yes. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. And then that means that this is Negociata. Okay, so if he started this one, okay, then he started the second chukker on that horse. Must have been okay. Start. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, Negociata. So there you go. To Carluccio. By process of elimination, we've finally figured it out for you, buddy.
And just for good measure. Okay. All right. So he is good to go. Cleared by the medics. They're gonna give him a ride down to the tent because it's on the other end of the field.
Yeah.
And as soon as he is back in the saddle, we're gonna get this one back underway here. And just for good measure, I did text Lisa.
No, good. Okay,
to clarify.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Go
straight to the source.
Yeah, exactly.
Good thinking, Kale. Yeah.
Exactly. No, the Lisa is definitely.
Man, I'm just sitting back here thinking about some of the goals we saw Nick score today. Just spectacular. The guy is just. I mean, that one that he hit from almost midfield, one tap, and then fired straight on through, and it hit right down the middle. Absolutely gorgeous.
All right, so no need for a ride. The groom is going to come down to him. And Martin back in the saddle.
Okay, here we go. So I think it was might be a throw-in actually because I don't think the ball went over the back line.
I think that's probably what they were discussing. And here we go.
Ball's in play. Brandon one time hits that ball across the goal mouth. Here comes Gans to take it with him. Mark doesn't connect as well as he'd like there, and it'll be Roldan to back him up, though. Now, Roldan with Grant there to put him in the pocket. Here goes Tomacho to take out to be a target for Nick. Coming back around, Jauregui is going to get to this ball, as does Mark Ganzi. And now Jauregui turns it back around. Brandon Phillips there. Tomas Pierre's there to put some pressure on him. Tomas, good read by Tomas. Great play right here. Can he keep it alive? Oh, bad luck. Now, it's going to be taken here. I think he's fine. By Jauregui. Jorge in between two white jerseys. Tomacho there keeping the pressure on. So does Mark Gans, who reaches out, gets a little hook on him. Coming in, and it's going to be picked up here by Jorge with a next shot back to the center. Roldan is there. He's got a step on Grant Gansey. He'll take that ball with him across the goal mouth. And again, Nick running the Nickaroo. Back across to the boards. Lets the ball come off the boards. Winds up. Doesn't connect with that ball. But here comes Tomas to back him up. Tomacho's going to drop his horse's head and make a run past Grant. Now Nacho comes in to put him in the pocket. He's going to hit that ball. It's going to be deflected. Picked up here now by Grant, who takes it forward, waiting for his teammates to get back in position. Hits a tail shot. And Nick Roldan will keep it to himself and keep it away from Jorge. Now, going to take advantage of that broken play. Oh, and then Brandon. Well done, Brandon Phillips, with a back shot. But here is Grant Gansey. Grant comes in hot, cuts that ball back. Can he get back to it here again? Nope. It's going to be Roldan with a near side back shot there. Roldan back over to the boards. Picked up now by Martin. And Brandon keeps the pressure on Martin. Oh, got some tired horses now. Well done, Brandon. I think we'll see what they decide to do here.
All right, so Nick pointing one direction.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what happens here, because I thought, all right, Jorge and Brandon both get around. So so here's the thing. Was Brandon's focus on Jorge, even though Jorge looked up and saw Nacho coming in, if Brandon's focus was still on Jorge, even though he pulled out of the play, I think that's what you're going to get here, 1-2. So I think, yeah, they're going to go in favor of Audi here on this call. And I think this is a good call, personally. I think Jorge tried to get out of the way in time, but I don't think he did. So it's going to go in favor of Audi with a $1:16 left to go on the clock. And Mark will take this penalty shot.
Carrito.
It is Carrito. Okay,
Carrito.
so we had it right.
We went straight to the source. So Carluccio, the dapple gray is Carrito.
The blue horse is Carrito. Okay. Mark Gansey going to hit this penalty number 3, 40-yard, undefended shot on goal. Make it or miss it. He gets one swing at the ball to put his team on top by the biggest margin we've seen today if he can convert this penalty number 3. And, of course, it's on the end of the field where the horses are. So his horse is looking back over at the trailer. Gans, no trouble, down the middle. Well done, Mark.
100% still from the penalty stripe. For both Ganseys.
Okay, and that's going to be Gans's 6th goal of the game. 2 from the field, 1 from and 4 from the penalty line. Okay. Ball put back into play. Back shot here. The throw-in won by the Satai for their 10th throw-in of the day so far. Nacho Navijo with the 4-goal ball game right here with a whole chucker left to go. Roldan is there. He's going to go near side with it. Take it forward. Now Nick taking it with him here. Roldan checking down now. He winds up and hits the next shot. Back across. Jorge on the ball. Doesn't connect. And here comes Jorge. He's going to get back to, whoa, Tomas comes in. He'll leave it there for Nick Roldan, who wins the play. Keeps it away from Jorge. Avoids the hook. And then fires it back down to Mark Gansey here, who's got 15 seconds to make it happen. Gans going to the goal. Looking good out in front. Nice approach right here. Down the middle. Mark Gansey going to finish it off. It's rolling. It's a goal, is what the flagger said. Phillips. Yeah, flagger's still calling it good.
Yeah, we'll get another look at this one here. And that goal judge, he was on it.
Let's watch here. We should be able to see from the drone. That's a goal.
Yeah, 100% a goal.
Yep. Hole, but you got to be able to see daylight between the backside of the ball and the backside of the goal line. There's a good couple inches there, good 9 inches of space. Okay, that's going to do it for chucker number 5. That's a 4-goal chucker for Mark Gansey. Well done, Mark. We'll be back after this quick break here on CTV Sports.
At Flanagan Built-In, we lower property taxes on commercial real estate, whether it be office, retail, hotels, or any other commercial property. We've done it all. Established in 1967 and covering all 50 states, our expertise and technology is unmatched. Streamline your property tax management and let experts help lower your property taxes in all 50 states. Choose Flanagan Built-In.
Welcome back, folks. What a chucker for Mark Gansey in the fifth there. And he's going to end off that chucker with a beautiful goal. Toby, we got, I was going to say overtime, but I mean, Audi took a commanding lead here in the second half.
They really did, you know.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm saying no overtime.
Yeah, I think that's probably a fair bet here, Cale, considering that. So if we go back chucker by chucker here, the Satai actually won the first chucker 2-1. We come back, Audi wins the second chucker 3-2. Then they tie the third chucker 2-2. Audi wins the fourth chucker 3-2, and then they won the fifth 4-0.
Yeah, completely shut them down.
So yeah, they really did.
Chucker. But no, official on official record, no OT.
Okay, all right, deal. Sounds good. Yep. Cubana for Nick rolled on here. Tomacho's coming out on Cheddar. Mark coming out on Nadia. Tato, Clara, Grant on Moon Quartz. This is that horse that won Best Playing Pony earlier. Story for Martin Haregi. And then Radio Loga for Nacho. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Back to the center now for the throw-in. We've got a 13-8 score on the board.
So, yeah, just getting word from the booth there. Martin is not on Story because he got on Story after he went off.
Gotcha.
So his lineup has shifted a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Both teams lining up. Throw in. Won by the Satai. That's their 11th throw-in, one so far today. Let's see, Nacho Navijo off to the right, looking for some help from Tato Bellini, but Roldan is there with a near side open back shot. Breaks up the play, and here comes Brandon Phillips is going to go ahead and hit a pass back up to Nick. My goodness, Mark Gansey here. Mark goes near side, couldn't get it under control, bad luck, and then Grant comes back to it on his near side. Not sure what he was looking at. Let's see, we're going to get a whistle here and see who is right and who is wrong on all this play.
We'll get another look at this one here on the replay.
Oof.
Yeah, that was a little too close for comfort there.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was, and you know when you cross at that speed.
But hold on. They're going the other way here.
Oh.
Unless they're blowing the. Well, we'll see in a second here. Can we look at that one more time, guys? I want to see. They must have blown something. Yeah, okay, so let's watch this one here again. Okay, so here comes Mark, near side. He cuts that ball off. See, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't either. I'm not real sure what they were.
Either way, it's going to go in favor of the Satai here. Greg Gansey from the stripe again.
Thank you, boys. All right, here comes Grant-tastic. Oh, he got knocked down. He had the right
That was
angle.
Going in, too.
Yeah. Nacho Novijo. And Mark reaches down there. Now Nacho open back shot at the goal. No. I can't believe it. Tomacho. That is just, ay.
Oh, man.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Yeah, we'll get a look at this one again. That was going Dead in.
Did that hit Roldan?
I think it did.
And then open back shot. He
and
doesn't
then
connect.
Notch.
And then they must be blowing that against
penalty
Tomas.
2 from the spot.
Yeah, they're blowing against Tomas.
Yeah, and Martin Harugi did
Dive out and jump on the line. Yeah.
No, he scored the penalty 2 from the spot.
Okay. All right. Penalty 2.
They took that one pretty quick while we were still watching the replay, but
Gotcha.
he did get that score, Martin Hauregi.
Okay. So there is still a chance here, and they win another throw-in. That's number 12 here for them. He takes
still
off
a lot of time.
Yeah, and then Brandon there to break up the play. Jorge tries to come back to it. Here comes Grant, but here's Nick. Uh-oh. Let that one get away from him here. You don't right now. What Audi does not want to do is let Satai have some room to breathe here and do something like this. If they score here, that could have changed the whole game. There's some very important moments in a game, Kale, and that was one of them right there.
No, 100%.
That could have been a determined. That could have given the Satai a chance to catch their. Feel like they've got a chance here, and they Roldan is going to try to put his foot back on their throat right now and make a run. Roldan turns that ball all the way back around to the right after Jorge was going to beat him on the play, but Roldan recognized that fact and went ahead and went the other way. Now here he goes back again, keeps it away from Martin, looking good. Roldan out in front. If he can score right here, he can put it away. Well done, Nick. What a play. Got back to it, Roldan, but he hit it off to the left. Now Nacho's on the ball, and Jorge gets back to it, and we get a whistle. What a play here by Nick. Yeah, they're going to blow this one against Nick, I think.
Yeah, we'll see how they...
For taking that ball on the wrong side?
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, so there's still a chance here. 4-goal ball game, 5:14 on the clock. But the Satai needs to score on this drive right now if they want to have a chance.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, there's no room for errors here. And
Mark gets hooked on the play right there, and Nacho doesn't want to take a chance of looking for a whistle. He just makes the hook. Now, Jorge hits this one along the ground, looking to set up Grant Gans right here, but Nacho, well done. Good play right there by Tato to pull out of that play. Now, there you go. Good play there by Brandon Phillips with a little belly shot. Roldan's back on it. Roldan gets out of there with that ball. Well done, Nick. Great defensive work right here from Audi, and we get a whistle on the play. So it goes to show you right there, don't ever quit.
Yeah.
Well done, Brandon Phillips there. Makes that play. Then Roldan. I think they're going to get Nacho for riding in from behind here.
Yeah, we'll see where they place it.
Yep, that's what they're going to do here.
Going to center field. At
least center, if not 4.
Yeah.
But I think you're probably right. I think they're probably going with center here. We'll see.
Nope,
they're going to 4.
Wow, look at that.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no, that's a costly foul.
It is.
That's a lot of yardage.
A lot of yards. Exactly right. All right. Mark, teeing it up.
I mean, he's 100% so far. Might as well keep going.
The argument could be made either way. Like, do you want to keep your 100% right here, or take a chance on the 4? Who knows? No, it looks like Nick is going to tee it up. I don't think.
All right.
I think that's a good idea on Mark's part. Stick with it, because right now Mark has got 7 goals to his credit for the day. 4 for Roldan, plus the penalty 1 on him, and 2 from Phillips. Nothing from Tomas yet.
But Tomacho has been a workhorse away from the ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tomacho definitely putting in the work.
Here comes Roldan. That's a goal.
Yep. 14-9 now the score.
Well done, Nick. And
a little over 4 minutes left to play here in regulation. Audi, man, they're
looking more and more like they're going to be
They trailed the whole first half there, And just, I mean, out of halftime, they came out swinging.
They did. You're right about that.
And Nick Roldan really
He poured
stepped
it on
it up.
today. Yeah.
He stepped it up in chucker number 4.
The whole game. I mean, he's been trying to find his foot. I think after the first half of the first, he's just really started to rock and roll here. Roldan coming in, checks up as Tato is there, keeping pressure on him. Yep. Now Nick winds up and hits it away right up there for Tomacho. Tomacho picks up this ball and takes off with it. Tomas working it down. Tomas looking good. What an approach here from Tomas to set up Mark Ganzi. Gans comes in with the pickup right here, Mark. Well done, Mark. Good shot there.
One touch.
All right, Mark Ganzi. Fantastic way to finish off that play. And I love the fact that he didn't try to touch it again.
Yeah.
He saw he had the angle, and he just let it roll on through, because I can tell you, if everybody's done it, you think, oh, maybe I'll just touch it one more time.
Yeah, one more, and then it shanks.
You cane it and shank it wide, right? Yeah. Good job, Mark.
Beautiful goal there.
All right.
Beautiful goal. So we got our final courtesy change here of the match.
Umpires will let 25 seconds expire from the clock. Then they'll blow the whistles.
Correct. So we are heading back to center field now.
And there's Lisa.
Lisa's down there. Keeping everything organized.
Mark's got to be happy today. 8 goals to his credit. He's the high scorer with, 4 from the penalty line and 4 from the field.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Mark.
Very, very nice outing for Mark today.
Yeah, really, right? Okay. 15-itis, and the ball's back into play. You like that one. Okay, let's see. Throw in number 13 for the Satai. Here's the back shot. Mark Gans comes in. He's going to avoid the hook here from Haregi. Well done, Mark. You got it, Mark. Well done, Mark. All the way, Mark. One more.
Looking for another one here.
Heck yeah, why not? Look at this. Mark Gans going for... couldn't get to it. Back shot from Haregi. And Nacho Novillo comes in. He'll take it with him down to 2:28 on the clock. As Brandon puts him in the pocket. And here comes a little pass back up for Haregi. Martin Haregi with the pass back past midfield. Here he's going to set up Grant Ganzi. Grant, nice approach. Looking good. Gans coming in. Grant, very nicely done there. Get there, Grant. And he gives it a kiss and puts it away. Well done, Grant.
Nice run there.
That's his first from the field today.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's been great from the penalty stripe, except for that last penalty that was knocked down by Roldan.
But it was going in.
That was 100% going in.
Yeah, no, he's got his angle down for sure. Great job, Grant. All right, so Tato a little quieter than he was in their semifinal game, only scoring 4, with one of those 4 being a penalty one.
You know, I was going to mention that Tato. He was very present in the first half.
Yep.
And
kind of disappeared though.
He's been,
as we say that, he wins the throw-in, right? Yeah. Okay, so.
And, look at that.
And look at this. There you go. Tato Bellini coming back to it. Out of the air on the bounce. Takes it further away from goal. Going to go ahead and leave it there for Martin Haregi. Oh, he looked up. And now Roldan is on the ball with 1:17 left to go. He winds up and hits it past midfield to set up Mark Ganzi here once again. Get there, Mark. Get another one. Now, Mark going to check up. Take this one into the boards. Couldn't keep it alive. And it'll be turned back around by Tato Bellini. This is that gray horse that he made that great turn on in the third chucker. Now, keeps it alive right here. He's got some confidence on this horse. Look at this horse. Just rocking and rolling for him here. Tato. Now, fires away at the goal right here to set up Nacho Novillo. Nacho Novillo with a kiss. Puts it away.
Nice.
Good teamwork right there from the Satai. That's his first of the day.
Is it? Nice. Good. Nice goal there for Nacho.
Very nicely done. So, yeah, Tomas is the only guy left who has not put one on the board yet today. Good play here by Tato. He was actually, shooting a pass right there to Nacho, who had his man beat.
No, that's
a great play all the way around.
Selfless play by Tato.
Very nicely done there. Final few seconds left to go before the end of this game. Looks like the final score will be 15-11. And that is it. So that's going to do it. 15-11 final score. Audi takes the win of the 2025 North American Cup. Man, what a great game.
Fantastic game. All 3 of the games, both of the semifinals, little bit of lopsided score there to begin with, but they ended up being some great semifinal matches, and you couldn't ask for a better game to watch on a Sunday here in November.
Good call right there. All right, and actually, yeah, when we look at it, the Satai actually won the 6-chucker 3-2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got the final match stats here.
There you go. 20 shots on goal for Audi as opposed to 16 for the Satai. Let's see, throw-ins 14 and 10. That's what I have too. All right, there you go. Or actually, yeah. All right, and there it is. Okay, so now I think we're going to go to Dale.
I believe so. So now, thank you guys so much for tuning in here.
Sign it off for us.
Yeah, Kale and Toby here, and let's hear from Dale Schwetz, our field side correspondent.
All right, welcome back. Here we are, Team Audi here, winners of the 2025 USPA North American Cup. These two guys right here, oh my God, I got to come back to you. Come on over here, both of you. Unbelievable. I talked about the second half, turning it on. You definitely, after the halftime, what happened in that locker room over there?
No, I think we just, it was, we knew, I mean, not a new team, but we were just struggling to get the rhythm going. So, but, I knew at some point we were going to get it back, and we just had patience and opened it up and, scored some clutch goals.
It worked really good. That's what I want to go to you. 100% from the penalty line. Everything went well, man. Tell me where the rhythm, because you started out. You know how important these first ones are.
Yeah.
But then you just rolled on, hat trick in the fifth.
No, I think it was, as Nick said, it was a hard game. I don't think the score was indicative of the final outcome. They're a really tough team. There were 4 guys that played well. They had a couple of bad breaks where they needed to score, and we converted, and that's kind of the difference in the game, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just we made our moments count, and they missed a few times. But inside the field, that was an even game. I mean, it was really tough.
Yeah, no, because if you go back and forth, look at 2-1 in the first, they're up 4-4, and then 6-6.
Yeah. I mean,
then you're coming in there. I mean,
yeah. Look, we knew it was going to be a tough game. They're a great team, and but we also know we're a good team, and we just need to get our rhythm going. So
yeah.
But we're happy. So
yeah. Congratulations, man. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it out of here. Let's go over here and talk to the other boys right here. Tamacho, Brandon, well done, guys. It's a 4-man team right here. And you mix it up here. Tamacho, come on out real quick. Because Tamacho, early on, no goal, but you were the worker in the middle. The cohesiveness that brings it together. No. Tell me, difference in the first half. We were talking to Nick and Mark, 6-6. You guys come back out and just went to a whole nother level. What was the feeling for you in the middle?
No, I think that just in the second half, we started scoring the balls that we were missing in the first half.
There you go.
And we had a couple long balls from Nick that went in. That helped a lot.
Yeah.
Always help. And no, I think that was the main difference.
Yeah. No.
I think we played well through the whole game.
Yeah. Tell me the horses. What horses stood out for you? Your own string that might have made a difference for you in the middle again, because you are playing that clean, dirty job we call it, where you're doing all the work in the middle to help out and give free shots for Nick and everybody. Yeah. And Mark made some great runs on the ball facilitated from coming from Nick.
No, Mark had a good game, very good game. He scored every goal, except for the beginning that he missed a couple runs, but then the penalty shots and the goals were flawless.
Yeah, horse-wise for you?
Horse-wise for me, Alimentada and Luján, the 2 best by far.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done, dog. Great job. Sit down. I'll come down with you. Because I love this, because when I lined you guys out, we know how this works. Nick hits the big ball. Mark pulls the team. You guys are designed like that. You're designed to have you and Tamacho in the middle, doing that clean, dirty work, facilitating, helping out, taking that man, making those hooks. Well done. Did a great job in the middle there with Tamacho.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much at halftime, I'd say, hey, Nick, you pretty much got to start scoring, and Mark, you got to do your job. And, and so the 2 of them took over and won the game.
No, well done.
So it's pretty much my coaching at halftime is telling those 2 to do their
and it's funny, it's almost that easy in a lot of ways, because on my halftime breakdown, guys, I went through it. 2 very good teams. You both scored, both your team. You guys went to a whole nother level. 13 goals in your semifinal, 15 goals today, guys. That means your offensive attack is working really well.
The guy with the number 1 on the shirt's doing his job then.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. What about you? Tell me horse-wise. Because you're mine up here yourself here. You're coming in. You came in on the team.
Yeah.
Rev those Audi engines. So tell me your favorite horse today.
No, today I had Gelding Perez. Machitos Perez is pretty good.
Right.
He was fun today. He played well, and Yara was another
Tell
one.
me about the little Appy.
Little Appy, yeah.
Because I was talking about Little Appy the other day.
That comes right out of KBP Stables.
Wow.
Yeah, very famous farm in Ocala.
Okay.
One of the best quarter horse breeding farms.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I told him, they say, why Indians rode Appaloosas, right?
It scares the other horses?
No, they're the only ones they can catch on foot. But they turn and they move so fast, and you get a lot done on that horse.
Yeah, he's
really well done.
As a new little horse, so he's fun.
Guys, what a great team. Well done, Brandon. I mean, you guys played really. This is a big team win for you guys. Congratulations, Audi.
I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
You got it. Congratulations, guys. Very, very well done, man. Very well done. Guys, what can you say? We got 2025 USPA North American Cup. And, you want to go down. You want to go down? Let's go. No? Okay. All right, so I got to get love. With that, you got it? I'm going to give it shout-outs there. This is a tie. What a great organization, of course. An amazing this team, sponsor. You can't speak enough about them. Santos Bellini, Grant Ganzi, Martina Arregui, Nacho Navija, Shada. They came in very strong. It went even, almost 9-8 in the fourth, and then Audi just started rocking and rolling, and that fit Chucker 4 unanswered goals, went ahead 13-8. That's when you should do it. They came out and talked about horses at halftime. Horses, I knew there were going to be a big difference. You saw that. I told you that Nick Roldan and Mark were going to get that connection going at halftime. It worked. A little bit more out of Nacho. We had a little bit of an issue there with Arregui. That was a little tough for them. He took a pretty bad hit down there, so that kind of slowed him up a little bit. But when you're scoring goals, you just can't beat a team that scores goals like in any sport, basketball, football, it doesn't matter. If you score goals, you're going to win. And when you score 15 goals, that is going to bring home the cup. So congratulations to Team Audi, Mark Ganzi, Camacho Pierres, Brandon Phillips, and Nick Roldan, winners of the 2025 USPA North American Cup. I've had a lot of fun here today, here at the National Polo Center. We'd like to thank them for having the final stage here. Of course, the Santa Clara Polo team, our Polo Club, and the Grand Champions Polo Club working together to bring an amazing high goal tournament. So stay with us. We're going to go to a little break, and I'm going to throw this back. We're going to get ready for our trophy presentation, so just stay with us here. We're going to go to a little break. Once again, thank you for joining us here. I'm Dale Schwetz on CTV Sports.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. CTV Sports. We're here. We've got the trophy presentation happening right now. And they're going to present to the winners, the runners-up, MVP, and we've got several best-playing ponies here today. And I think, yeah, they're going to go ahead and do the best-playing ponies. So Mark Ganzi's horse, let's see, the USPA's best-playing pony, this is Open Stravaganza. All right, this fantastic horse played great for Mark today. Let's see, and this, I think I have a little more info on this horse. I'll tell you in just a second here. Yeah, so best playing pony of the 2024 Taqueria Invitational. Fantastic. What a beautiful horse. And then our American Polo horse is going to be Lujan. This is the Tomas's horse here. If I think I've got that correct. No, wait, this might be, is that GCPC? Okay. All right. Yeah, and then we have Tomas is going to come back down again. Okay, so this one might be Lujan, I believe, is how we've got this sorted out. I'll tell you in just a second here. Okay, no, this is, okay, this is, no. So Lujan was the first one. Lujan was the other one. Yeah, that's what I thought. And so this is the Machitos. I'll tell you in just a second. Ganadora Gardenia. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and present to the runners up first. So here you go. Tato Bellini played number 1 here for the Satai. Did a great job. Then we have Grant Ganzi, who was almost 100% from the penalty line today. And that's impressive, too, because he scored, let's see, a 4 and 2 2s, and he missed 1 4. Well, he didn't miss. He got knocked down, but great job. Then number 3, Martin Jorregui. And number 4, Nacho Novillo Estrada. He actually scored the last goal of the game. So congratulations there, Nacho. And then for our winners here today, number 1, Mark Ganzi, the high scorer of the day with 8 goals to his credit. Number 2, Tomas Perez here. Played a great game there. Did a lot of work inside the middle of the field. Number 3 is going to be Brandon Phillips. Well done, Brandon, with the lovely kids. And then number 4, the man himself, Nick Roldan, one of America's highest-rated players today. Still, at 7 goals, he's still, along with Jesse Bray, I believe the 2 highest-rated players, American players in the United States. And then for the most valuable player today, it's going to go to Nick Roldan. Even though Mark Ganzi scored 8 goals, Roldan did absolutely control the entire game today. He worked and made some really magical moments happen for his team. He scored some goals from almost half field. He drained them. In the second half, he really came alive. He struggled for the first 2 minutes of the first chukker to find his footing, and once he did, he never looked back. Just fantastic. So there you go. The winners here of the 2025 North American Cup. How cool is this? Congratulations to Audi. They earned it today. As a team, they played just spectacular polo, and individually as well. Really well done, guys. Great job. Here we go. Congratulations, Audi, winners of the 2025 North American Cup. Very well done. Remember, we've got the National 20 Goal coming up next week from GCPC, but that final is going to be played right back here on field number 1. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for tuning in, and to CTV Sports, excuse me. And once again, congratulations to Audi Polo Team, and we'll see you all next week for the National 20 Goal.